Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where our character is feeling a little bit guilty. He may have murdered his 2-year-old half-brother to get half of the empire back, slightly. But it's fine. I'm sure there's absolutely no ethical issues with that whatsoever. He did get the empire put back together, everything is great, and he's only at 105 stress right now. So that is wonderful. Let's actually search for a physician, since we are currently wounded, and yes, I accept this ransom. Let's also ransom this guy. Fantastic. Now, yes, we will do this. Now, we do definitely need to create some titles, right? We need to get our prestige up. Right now, we're only illustrious, and for a kingdom claim, we need to get back to exalted among men. So let's go ahead and create the kingdom of Blamia, which is, of course, over here, and we'll go ahead and create that title. Now, that de jure belongs up here, which is actually in our territory. So we'll go ahead and grant that to this guy. Fantastic. And yeah, that is looking pretty decent overall. So that will make us a decent chunk of prestige, and then we have some duchies that we can create as well. However, I'm kind of leaning towards going to war here fairly soon. I do want to potentially attack this guy. Now, I believe we have a truce right now. And no, it's less than exalted among men. Or wait, is there a truce? Hang on. Yeah, there is a truce right now. How long? That is 3 years. Okay, so we're definitely not going to be attacking that guy, but this guy here we could attack. We could also potentially attack Jerusalem. Now, neither of those are in Africa. The only African holdings that are still here are these right here. So that's to note. Now, I'm considering Socotra over here to be part of Africa, but the game does not. Just for the record. Now, we could go after a kingdom claim over here. Sardinia and Corsica. We could go after Francia, but I don't think it would be that great. We could go after Wales or Alba. Honestly, Wales would be a pretty decent one. Look at all of those Scandinavian holdings. It would augment our existing Scandinavian holdings that we got from England. We could go after... technically, East Francia is a kingdom tier realm. That's a little bonkers, actually. What does the empire look like over here? Yeah, that's Germania. They wouldn't quite have enough to form that. Fair enough. Huh. We could definitely go after East Francia. We could go after Lotharingia. I feel like that would be not as good. Like, honestly, I think that East Francia is kind of our best bet right now. That's a very solid kingdom tier realm. What is our current council doing? I do want to double check this before we go to war. We're working on control, fair enough, domestic affairs, increasing development in our capital, converting faith, and we'll actually switch our spymaster back to disrupt schemes rather than support schemes, because we're not actually currently scheming. Yeah, that'll be okay, I think, and I don't mind the concept of going to war. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Kira here. We're getting very close to maxed out in a lot of these castles. Get that one done. Yes, I will take opinion. Thank you. Thank you very much on the opinion. We need a little bit more up here. Yeah, we're doing pretty well in terms of getting our holdings spruced up here. I do want to attack East Francia. I want to attack so many people, right? I want to attack Sardinia and Corsica. I want to attack Francia. I want to attack Wales, Alba, everybody over here. I want to attack Jerusalem. I want to attack these guys, everybody. I want to attack all the world. Like, ahoy situation. That would be awful in Crusader Kings. Severely injured, huh? How's our succession? I know we just inherited. We should definitely go up to High Crown Authority. And our succession is fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That's 42 stress. Hopefully we'll be okay. And we are going to ask for a safe treatment. Fantastic, a successful wound treatment. That's a huge health boost. That is very, very good. And hopefully that flagellation will help us feel better about, you know, murdering our 2-year-old brother, which was a very moral and ethical thing to do. There's a Liberty faction against us. We're not shocked by this, since we just went up to High Crown Authority. Let's take a look at our factions here. I don't see an issue here right now. No problem whatsoever currently. And we are going to be continuing to increase control down here. I do want to get a little bit more upgrading going on over here. Something along the lines of that will do nicely. And we are going to get ourselves Hergeld and War Profiteer pretty soon. As well as Detailed Ledgers. That's definitely something that we're interested in doing. Maybe working our way down the meritocracy tree, but probably not. What else can we do here? We can create titles, and we do need to get to Exalted Among Men, so that is something that we should actually be doing for sure. This duchy title over here we'll go ahead and create, and then we will hand that off to this guy. That is this emirate, rather. I was going to say empire. No, we don't want to give him. We don't want to give him an empire, just the emirate. Fantastic. Now, how much do we actually need from prestige to get to Exalted Among Men? We need about 1,500. That's not too bad, in all honesty. The Duchy of Nikis we can create and give that out to this guy. There we go. Fantastic. And next up, the Duchy of Bazin. We'll create that and give that out to this guy. There we go. And we'll do one more. Duchy of Uppland. I imagine I butchered that vowel. And we are... What task is that? That is control. Okay. We're going to hand that out to this guy. We're going to hand that out to this guy first. And that was... Even is that? Show only recent titles. There we go. And we'll hand that to this guy. And 85%. Yep, we'll try the conversion. This guy wants to enter an alliance with us? Okay, whatever. I don't actually care about that. I think that's okay. Is he rebelling? No, he's just a neighboring ruler. I don't care. I don't care. We're not going to fight him. I can tell you that right now. So we're now going to create the Duchy of Kent. Fantastic. That's now the Emirate of Kent. And we will grant that to this guy. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and do another. Lancaster. We'll create that, and we gained our level of fame, and we'll grant that over to this guy. Who's he imprisoned by? Prince of England. Okay. Sounds good. So I don't think we care about creating any additional titles at this point. Our wife is pregnant. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that so that we don't have the same situation we had with this guy. So the question now is, which war do we pursue first? We're still truced with these guys. We could fight Jerusalem. We could fight these guys over here. Technically, they're a kingdom tier realm, and we could use our invasion on them. I don't think that's worth it, though, right now. Just based on the current layout. Especially when we could take East Francia. I'm really strongly leaning towards attacking East Francia here. It's a big ol' land grab. Sardinia and Corsica might join, but I don't think we care. They have about 60,000 troops as their cap. Seems fine to me. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to raise up our troops slightly behind their lines. Or slightly behind their vision, technically. And this shouldn't take long. Yeah, only 2 months. Not too long at all there. Should be a pretty swift war, in all honesty. At least once we get started here. About 20k levy troops, 30k. We're mostly just waiting for men-at-arms right now. Okay, Child of our Dynasty. We didn't have another heir yet, did we? No. All is good there. And we are no longer severely wounded, and now just regular wounded. Fantastic. Men-at-arms will show up shortly. There's their army. There's our men-at-arms. In we go. Can we get a better commander than 30? Technically, yes, but I'm not going to bother hunting him down. I don't think we need it. We've got 80k troops here, after all. Wonderful. So we'll fight these guys. I mean, maybe we just capture their king. Where is he? He is leading this army. I doubt it. I doubt we're going to capture their king. Okay. So this is a thing that's happening. So the funny thing about that, I'm just going to wait for the very loud music to stop. I don't know why this music is so much louder than all of the other music, but it definitely is. And I can't seem to control it, sadly. Luckily, it's almost done. There we go. Okay, so apologies for the very loud Crusade music, but the funny thing about this is Jerusalem was conquered from the Arabians by the Catholics and then converted to an organized Muslim faith. And so now they're crusading it again. Are we going to participate in that crusade? Apparently we're default pledged as a defender. Oh, presumably because we hold titles within the de jure Kingdom of Jerusalem. Yeah, that's a thing that would be happening. So I guess we are going to participate in that. But first, let's take East Francia. Fantastic. Okay, so that was a level of devotion there. And we're just going to run at their capital at this point. Yeah, we'll take attrition on the way. I don't care. Should be completely fine. We're at 11 of 13 domain holdings. What's going on here? Do we need to hold more things? I believe we need to hold more things. So we'll revoke this title from this guy. He'll accept that, of course. And we'll also revoke another mosque title from this guy. That will help our income a bit. And that's good, because we are a little on the low side there. That will change fairly soon, to be clear. As our opinion with vassals comes up, in particular. We can found a university. We'll go ahead and do it. We're now known as The Scholar. We founded the University of Oxford. Let's see if we can come over here and catch these guys. That'd be amazing if we could. They're running away. Do we cut them off? We definitely cut these guys off, right? Yeah, we do. Do these guys turn around? Is the question. Maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and definitely grab, I think, Hergeld. There we go. That bumps our income up tremendously. They did indeed turn around. So we're going to attack them over here. Child of our dynasty. Sure, this guy wants a white piece. I decline. Why would I want a white piece here? A secret exposed. I kind of don't care. What's in a name indeed? That's a son. Kadidu it is, and also, he's gonna get disinherited. Can we not have the battle window open, please? Thank you. So we're now just going to, boop, disinherit. Done. Problem solved. Okay, that's another stack wipe there. And we're just going to come up here and siege their capital really quickly at this point and see if we can get them to turn around. I don't care about competing with their sieges. I think that's completely okay, in all honesty. This is not any prisoners, so this is fine. We'll take their cash. Absolutely. That's a lot of gold, actually. What did we get? Did we get a good deal? We'll find out. 3 months? Yeah, I'm completely okay with this. Fantastic. That worked very well. Our marshal is currently organizing levies, and I think that's okay. Even if we have some control issues, which we don't. Okay, yeah, it's completely fine. But even if we did have some control issues, I was going to say organizing levies right before this crusade is not a terrible idea. I would love to wrap up this war before the crusade launches. That would be amazing if we could. I'm going to divide this in half, and we're going to take these guys over here. We're going to start a multi-siege. Feudal taxes. Fantastic. Now, this is all going to be slow sieging, right? And that's okay. We're going to split this in half, and we're going to leave the trebuchets. They're going to head up over here. Something like that. And then our trebuchets will just move very quickly here and get these sieges done. So we're at 28% right now. Where is their war leader currently? He is down here. Noted. In which case, I'm actually going to change my plan here. We're going to move just the levies out of here. Oh, I should have moved the trebuchets too. We're definitely going to. And the trebuchets like that. And then these guys are going to join us down here. We're going to go chase them down. I want this war over quick. Quick, quick, quick. So that's going to be the goal here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that's about 43k troops, and we're going to come down here. Yes, they're going to get this siege finished. That's okay. We're going to siege their capital, which is a much bigger deal. Yeah, this seems fine. Do we have a better commander? We do. This guy will now be... Whoa. Whoa. Where'd he go? Where'd that skill 35 commander go? I don't actually know. Well, let's come on in over here, see what we catch. A whole lot of nothing. Why is this saying that we will probably lose? More men-at-arms counter. I mean, they have better men-at-arms than us. That's for sure. Oh, and they do have a small numerical advantage, I suppose. Fair enough. We have, however, finished the siege of their capital. We're going to come down over here. And we're just trying to bleed them right now. We're probably going to lose this battle, and I understand that. Our marshal will go ahead and go here. Excellent. And let's just retreat this now. Let's see where we go. Sure. That's acceptable. We'll see where they go. We're raising this force here as a backup. Yeah, this seems fine to me. They're walking directly into our reinforcements. They're just pursuing us. I feel like we don't need to raise this. This is okay. Bring it. Okay. These guys are located where exactly? They're not in the same place as where we're retreating to. So let's get out of there if we can. I'm not sure we can. We actually can't. Ooh. I thought that we were retreating to the same place these guys were. That was my mistake. That said, advantage is still against us. Okay. I mean, he has good men-at-arms, right? That's to be expected. We're going to go ahead and retreat again. And we're just going to get out of there. These guys are retreating exactly where I told them to. That's perfect. We are, at this point, going to enter into a siege race with them. They have the better men-at-arms. They have the men-at-arms from the late medieval period. We're not at that point yet. So this is not shocking to me and is completely okay. Okay. Let's group these together, stop gathering, and move in. We're just going to siege this down, and we're probably not going to have this war done before the Crusade is launched, which makes me very sad, to be sure. We're going to split this army, and we're going to move out the Trebs. These guys are going to move, ideally, somewhere where they won't be taking attrition. Something along the lines of this-ish. We'll split this in half and move out the Trebs. And we'll move them down here. Okay. And then we'll split these guys as well. We're just trying to resupply a bit right now while running these sieges. Okay, something like that. They're going to try to siege back their capital. They're currently slow sieging it. Or did they actually get their capital already? They did not get their capital. Okay, sounds good. We are actually taking attrition here? No, we won't be for long. Okay. Yep, this is fine. This is completely okay. So what we're doing right now is we are just attempting to replenish our troops a little bit. They have better men-at-arms than we do. There's no doubt about that, but it'll be fine. This will be completely okay. 5 years on this. We'll just head on down. Yep, there's the Crusade for Jerusalem. We're not shocked by this. We will deal with that later. Our allies will have to fight that without us for the moment. I don't actually care if we end up losing that duchy, so it's okay. These guys are reinforcing nicely. And we're going to do something like that. They have 8 months left on that siege. That's fine. So all we're trying to do right now is simply reinforce a bit. And clean this up. What's his troop count like anyway? 44k? Sure. That's not too bad, actually. We're going to move these guys up over here, and then we're going to move back to reinforce. Excellent. We're at 43% right now, and we're going to peel on up over here soon enough. He's going to take his capital back, and that is obnoxious, to be sure. But, I mean, ultimately this all comes down to they have better men-at-arms right now. Oh, that reminds me, we didn't ever upgrade our men-at-arms to crossbowmen, did we? No, we did not. Plate armor would be good, too. There's a lot of stuff that we want, that's for sure. And we'll get to it. Certainly after this war. Do we have... This is ticking war score against us because they control the war target. Fascinating. I believe this is because this is not in the de jure kingdom title. This is actually in the de jure kingdom title. Okay. Exciting. Well, that's okay. We'll get these sieges done pretty quick, and we'll group back up. I'm hoping that they're going to come south after they get their capital back. So we're going to come up over here, and we'll move these guys up over this way, kind of like so. Just making sure to reinforce on the way. And resupply. And this fort will finish up in 2 months. That's okay. We will allow that to happen. I do want to check in on this status over here. I see the Byzantines are in this. Yeah, that's pretty much to be expected. Like I said, I don't actually care about losing the duchy that we have there. That would be okay. We can always get it back. No worries. This is a much more important war to us. These guys are currently losing supplies. Yeah, because it's winter. That would do the trick. We had another son. Okay. Time to deal with him. Done. Excellent. Okay, winter is now ending. That's great. We have about 30 days left over here. That's also great. And the question is, do we want to raise up additional troops? I guess we could. It won't hurt us. And we'll just move up over this way for now. Actually, I kind of want these guys to resupply. We finished this up. Maybe we group together at this point. Oh, I see these guys over here. I'm going to get rid of that. We're already locked in up here, which I don't like. Okay. They are indeed coming south. This is what I was expecting them to do. Oh, wow, they're going to catch us? They're going to catch us. I did not expect them to catch us here. I thought we could get out of that easily. Very easily. Unfortunately, we couldn't. And he's going to have the Crusaders helping him, isn't he? Yes, he is. This is not just him here. This crusade is actually really poorly timed for us. We're going to back out of there. And we're going to have to see about doing something about this. Huh. Because, yeah, he has the help of all of his crusading army groups. We're going to go ahead and start raising up additional troops over here, for sure. And we can call allies into the Crusade. They're already in there. I'm okay with spending this prestige. Let's call everybody in that we can. And we are definitely... He is... Oh, we're not the war leader in that one. We're definitely going to call everyone in here, and we'll see what we can do. This crusade definitely is messing with our timing. There's no doubt about that. But we'll bring in the people that we can, and we ultimately don't care about the crusade. So for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to raise any additional troops that we can, and we are going to split this. And we're just going to see about doing a little bit of resupply here. We have a stewardship perk available. We are going to take war profiteer. Excellent. We do need to come up here and fight these guys. And actually, that's what we have to do right now. He has already decided to retreat. Fair enough. Ticking war score against us over here is not helpful, of course. It is time to put a cut in here, though, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will have to see how we want to handle this situation. Because this is definitely rough. There is no doubt about that. The fact that this crusade came in and he has the better men-at-arms. I mean, I do want to swap out our archers for crossbowmen. That would definitely be a handy thing to do, but that's only a single unit there. So that is definitely something to be concerned about. Standing armies would be fantastic. Plate armor would be fantastic. But for now, we don't have any of those. So we'll have to see how we want to handle this. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I'll see you all next time when we figure out exactly how we want this to go. We have managed to get a good number of troops over here, and I'm definitely liking that. That will absolutely play into how we play this out.